Hi, welcome to our latest Swampcast. We're here in a chilly Florida field. Hard to believe that a week ago was like 110 degrees, but it is very nice out here actually. Good day for football. Bizarre game, never seen anything like it. 6 sacks, 4 turnovers, and Florida somehow finds a way to win.
Yeah,
Robbie.
somehow comes up with a winning drive at the end. You know, Tebow hitting big passes to Riley Cooper, and then Caleb Sturgis comes on the game with a few 9 seconds left and drills one through to win the game. In a game that for a long time it looked kind of lost.
Well, Robbie and I are going to take credit because he's a Yellow Jacket, former St. Augustine High Yellow Jacket. And of course, we knew his dad, grew up with his dad.
Smiley.
Smiley Sturgis.
He's smiling tonight.
Smiley, if you're watching this, way to go. Good job by your son there, kicking that field goal. And Robbie, I mean, if I had $1 for every time somebody in this stadium today said the word Ole Miss.
It was the theme of the night. It started in the first half even, Pat, that early. And then things kept going wrong. Then you get the big touchdown pass on 3rd and 17 by Arkansas in the fourth quarter.
It's just the other end, that's all. The only difference was
just going the other
way.
direction. But yeah, it was the whole feeling of here comes Ole Miss again. Are they going to let this happen? But Florida players wouldn't let it happen.
What do you think now? We don't know the score of South Carolina, Alabama. We're assuming Alabama's going to win that game. You think they jump ahead of Florida? Florida could drop all the way down to 3rd.
Well, if Alabama plays great, I can see where Florida's going to lose a little support. But as far as Tebow and the Heisman, he just goes up a little, another notch, because he was so calm and composed there after all those bad things that happened. And like he said, they expected to drive down and win. They just felt they were going to do it. They had the momentum and they pulled it off.
They did, and it was a tremendous effort by Riley Cooper. Was playing with a hip pointer and fought off that guy. It fell down and then still got up to be able to make the catch. So the huge play, getting him a little bit closer. But there's still warts there, Robbie, and this is something I know that the fans are going to be all over Sports Talk Radio this week. They threw the ball to 2 guys basically, 13 of the 17 catches by Hernandez and Riley Cooper. Offensively in the first half, that was, and Meyer said, about as bad a first half as they've ever had.
Yeah, and like you said, you mentioned the 6 sacks, Pat, the turnovers. They're not spreading the ball around to the wide receivers. The offensive line protection is
not good.
It's a combination. It's not real good. And then Tebow admitted he's holding the ball too long sometimes. And Meyer defended the wide receivers when you asked him that question. He said, I don't have a problem with them. I think we had guys open and didn't get it to them today.
Well, and when you did get it to them, sometimes they dropped it.
Yeah.
Because there was certainly Riley Cooper dropped a pass. And there's going to be some heat on Steve Adazio this week, but think about it. They got down the red zone almost every time. They just didn't. They made mistakes. Players made mistakes.
Yeah.
They had the bomb to Cooper, should have been a touchdown, drops it. They came back and won the game, with 20 points in the second half. I mean, their offense is what it is.
Yeah.
And people have to understand, they're not a great offensive team. I've been saying that all year.
No, you look for playmakers, and where are they? Until Deontay made the catch, and then Riley made the big catches on the last drive. You didn't have them. And, the red zone problem is a problem now. And that's a major deal. They were great in the red zone last year. They're not very good.
Yep.
And now you've got injuries on the defensive line that are a major concern. And at middle linebacker, Brandon Spikes out with a groin. Yeah. And then the Lawrence Marsh and Jay Howard, that's hurting them big time in the run defense, because those are their starting players.
It's an amazing stat here. After Florida took the lead, and everybody said, all right, here they go. Ole Miss. I said it.
It's there. It's
Arkansas went for the next 3 drives, had 188 yards. So even the defense, talking to Charlie afterwards, he wasn't very happy with his defense.
He was as unhappy as I've seen him in a while. They gave up big plays. Guys are out of position on that long pass. And a guy like Janoris Jenkins, who was one of the most reliable guys back there, got himself in a bad position and got burned.
And Ahmad Black didn't get over there in time.
And where are the turnovers on defense?
And where were the tackles? I mean, there was some terrible tackling out there as well. So, here the bottom line is Florida probably played this worst game of the year. They're still undefeated. They're still number 1. Well, maybe not. We'll see.
No.
But
it doesn't matter.
It
doesn't
matter.
Winning.
It doesn't matter if you're 1, 2, or 3. You're fine. But they are undefeated. They're 6-0, and keep the streak alive. 16 straight wins, the longest streak in the country, and the longest streak in school history. And Tim Tebow breaks another Danny Werfel record today. So, I don't know. Would you consider today a success, Robbie?
A win is a win, and that's successful. And like Tebow said, now we have a lot of things we're going to work on. Everybody's going to be fired up for practice. And I do think that this is a close team that comes together even closer now, because you pull out a game like that, you believe in each other, and this team believes in each other.
I just thought of a good line for my column. This was Ole Miss without the loss. It's exactly what it was.
Well, it was.
Maybe they'll take off from there. We'll see. And next time we
now
come to you,
need to avoid an old Mississippi State loss.
Old Mississippi State, exactly. We will come to you next time, obviously giving you a preview of the game in lovely Starkville. Can't wait to get there. I know you can't wait.
Deadline game, baby.
Deadline game in Starkville. Does it get any better than that? Really? Until next time, Robbie, Andrew, Pat, Dooley saying so long from the Swamp.